Most people and analysts read the market completely wrong and also misjudge the elections. It's not that important at all, especially if you know what is coming next. Hey there, it's great that you're watching another new video. In this video, we're going to talk about something that is actually much more important than the elections. We will also look at what effect these elections can actually have on the markets and for what period. This video is extremely important if you are involved in crypto and want to know where we are heading in the coming months. If you like these videos, please give the video a like. If you're new to this channel, my name is Cornet. I share everything on trend. Crypto, analyses, altcoins, basically everything you need to know. So if you find that cool, subscribe to this channel. And if you could also leave a comment and let me know what your price target is for Bitcoin for 2024. So the highest price you can achieve. I would really like that. If you do these three things, you can win 100 USDT. Alright, there are a few things I want to discuss with you raw before we dive into the computer and take a quick look at how we stand with Bitcoin, where we can go. And a number of news articles that are important, because there are a few things that I simply want to share with you, and that is one. Avoid trading this week, because what I notice is that a lot of people are trying to anticipate what is going to happen. They are going to take long positions with leverage, because they think Trump is going to win, or they are shorting Bitcoin, or maybe certain coins that are associated with Trump. For example, a Dogecoin. Elon Musk has endorsed Trump. Well, Elon Musk is very much connected to Dogecoin, so people who are shorting Dogecoin are expecting that Trump will lose. And all of that with leverage, but you can get burned really badly, because what can happen with that volatility is also seeing a week of gains only to drop sharply again. All stop loss orders are being triggered, and for that you are taking a lot of risks. So avoid trading with leverage this week at least. What you can do is anticipate what might happen regarding the price for your spot positions. So, in the long term, a bull market is coming, prices will go up 100%, at least that's what I'm convinced of, and I hope you are too. What you can do is of course look at lower levels. Where could the prices potentially go? Where could important support be formed? Yes. So where can I place spot orders in the event that, for example, Kamala wins and the market reacts bearishly, resulting in a sharp downward movement? What you often see is a hard movement downwards, which then immediately comes back up significantly. If you have orders placed somewhere, it can certainly be very good for your long-term portfolio and to scale into certain positions or to strengthen them. So that's something you can do. Buying spot positions is very important, and I will give you a number of positions where I am at least buying Bitcoin. But that is not the most important thing. The most important thing is ultimately not the elections, because the most important thing is that the elections happen, so that the elections have taken place, so that the pressure is off. And then, on November 7th, there is the FOMC, and that is actually much more important, because whether Kamala wins or Trump wins, in the short term you might see rise. With Trump you might see a rally sooner. With Kamala, it might take a little longer, but it will come eventually. But what is most important on November 7th is that the results of the elections are also expected from the FOMC. In this FOMC, we will see if we get a new interest rate cut, and whether the Federal Reserve might implement a policy change, a pivot as you call it, which could lead to further quantitative easing and more assets being purchased by the Federal Reserve. This could really bring about a significant shift, and so it could actually mean a bull market for altcoins. Now, what strengthens such an altcoin bull market is if Trump wins, because Trump is in favor of less regulation for crypto, and most of the regulation for crypto is currently directed towards altcoins. So if Trump wins, it could mark the beginning of a bull market along with the FOMC, and it could actually lead to an altcoin season, because you will also see Bitcoin dominance decrease significantly. So, a lot depends on that, and the FOMC is really very important in my view. That's what we are going to look at. I think the election results will have very little influence in the long term. You can see a lot of volatility in the short term. Kamala wins, and she sees that the price has dropped. Trump wins, the price goes up all at once, and it may be that he immediately recovers to the current point. You often see that too. Whatever is going to happen, whoever wins, you never know for sure. And when there is so much uncertainty, protect your capital and do not trade with. That is just very important. Scale in any case or place orders for spot positions. You can benefit greatly from that. Since 2017, I have seen the influence of the Fed on the crypto market with quantitative easing, whether it is expansion or contraction, which has caused bull markets to start or stop. We have seen this for a very long time and it is coming again now. So all eyes should be on our November 7th. And yes, those elections are today. The polling stations will close this evening. But those results are not expected for now. They are anticipated around November 7th unless something unusual happens in the market. So anyway, that November 7 is going to be extremely important. So briefly, what you can best do is to take spot positions and just keep it simple. In any case, take it easy for about a week or a week and a half or two. Just observe what the market does and how the market reacts overall. And then you can start opening long positions again, etc. Well, speaking of long positions, if you want to open long positions on futures or place orders on spot, you can best do this on BLOFIN exchange. You can start on BLOFIN exchange with a $10,000 bonus. If you do the right things, such as depositing an amount and creating volumes, there are already a lot of people trading here now. The whole community, the link is in the description. It is the best and most enjoyable platform and also the safest platform to trade on because they take that very seriously. As you can see, I have placed a number of orders in BLOFIN for the upcoming period. I am actually buying into this using a grid strategy. And the most important point at the moment, I think, is that $65,000. So I think Bitcoin can easily reach that $65,000. You should at least weigh your options with that volatility. So if Kamala wins or results come out showing that Kamala is in the lead or is the preliminary winner, then you will likely see a large wick. Then it will be Trump or something like that again. You will see that come back. So you can expect a lot of volatility in that way. But where I have an order is at least 65,000. For me, that is an interesting buying moment. What else do we have? 62,800. I find 62,800 an interesting price to buy in. So that's this piece here, 62,800. And we also have 50,9,600 and 56,000. So 50,9,600 and 56,000. So 50,9,600. That is this piece, 50,9,600. 58,000, this piece, and 56,000 here at the bottom. This is what I expect. So these are orders that I have placed. In the event that the market indeed drops significantly, I will receive all new orders, and then that will be my average purchase price. It lies somewhere in the middle, around that $60,000, and I do this because I have a long-term vision, and I expect that Bitcoin will go much higher. At this moment, if you purely look at a piece of price action, it looks really good. We have a low, we have a higher low, we have another higher low, and we have yet another higher low, with higher highs. We are in a strong uptrend, that rising channel. We have broken out of that bull flag. At least we are hanging on support. A number of bear traps that we have created here, people trying to short, and then ultimately it goes the other way again. What you see here, so we come, the price shoots up, and eventually we come back into it again. And if we continue at this rate, you can see that a target of 77,000 can be reached quite quickly. You also see that we are creating a bullish divergence. So the RSI makes a low and a lower low, and in the chart you have a low and a higher low. Bullish divergence indicating that there may be bullish reactions in the market. That said, the technical aspect is not very reliable right now. Normally, it is very reliable. When the chart is talking, it pays to listen. But what is happening now with the elections and the FOMC, you cannot predict that in the market. The only thing you can do is anticipate, look at which levels you want to buy in, scale in, place your orders there, and then wait patiently. That is the best you can do at this moment regarding the crypto market. Regarding the FOMC, the latest job data shows weaker job creation in the US in October, with the unemployment rate remaining unchanged since September. This has fueled hopes for 2 more interest rate cuts this year. One next week and another in December. That would be very bullish for the crypto market. According to the CME FedWatch tool, there is about a 99% chance of a 0.25% rate cut in November. That's another extra push for the market. So you could even have it that Kamala wins, the price drops, and suddenly we get that interest rate hike. The policy is getting much better for the crypto market regarding the Federal Reserve, and suddenly that price shoots back to a normal level. So the volatility is going to be insane, and this is really the most important week of the year, at least. And furthermore, this is just a very important thing to keep in the back of your mind. Whether it's a Republican win, so Trump in this case, or a Democratic win, so Kamala. For the bull market, it doesn't matter. Normally, after the elections, it rises or we have the real run of the bull market, and then the bull market begins. So we had that here with Trump in 2016, 2017, Biden won in 2020, 2021, and we have had an equally large bull market in both runs. So whether it becomes Kamala, who is even better in terms of policy, then Biden, she says herself of course now, who knows, it might be to win votes, but in any case, it would be better than Biden. Is Biden therefore bullish and good for the crypto market in the long term? And will that situation unfold? In any case, keep an eye on who wins in the short term to know what the market is likely to do. And then also, on November 7th, the FOMC, which is very important, is likely to be extremely bullish and will really be the ignition for the bull market. That was it for this video. Hope it helped. If so, please like it, share it with your friends and family. See you in the next one. Adios.